What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. In case you all haven't noticed, you're watching Bondroholics. And today I'm with my brother Canon,
What's up?
and we're going to be going over week 3 of the NFL football season and what stood out to us, and just basically a full recap. Roll it.
I'm
All
good.
right, so we had a pretty interesting week 3 this week with some upsets and some surprise games and, all sorts of good stuff.
Yeah, what a week of football, Gabe. I mean, don't even know what's going on anymore. Is there really a best team? But the Vikings are continuing 3-0 up there with the Steelers. Big win for the Commanders, upsetting the Bengals with an absolute stunning performance with Daniels.
He's a
Panthers,
Commanders fan, if you couldn't tell.
yeah, right. Panthers get a win with the Red Rifle. Is Bryce Young the problem? Bills absolutely dominating the Jets. Um, and Monday Night Football talking about Doug on the hot seat, 0-3, and the
They
Ravens
played the
almost.
Jaguars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
Doug's on
said
the
Jets.
You are made of stupid.
whatever. Same
Ravens.
thing. Start with J. And
Yeah.
Ravens almost blow a lead, but the Cowboys continue with struggle. Jerry Jones just pulls stuff out of his butt at this point. Didn't have enough money to pay Derrick Henry. Not a chance, but hey, whatever he says, he wants to be a part of the team. But after week 3, Gabe, we know lots of stuff going on. Who do you see as being uh, the best for you on both sides of the ball?
The best on both sides of the ball, I would say it's the Steelers. They easily have the best defense probably in football. They allowed -2 yards last week in the second half or something
Yeah,
like that. And I mean, they have only been allowing on average 8 points a game first three games. So all the offense has to do is be average and move the ball down the field and score 15 points, in which they have done every week. Fields
yeah,
looks like a completely new quarterback under and a great coach. I've actually been watching their games because I'm a big Fields guy. I wish we kept him being a Bears fan. That sucks. Now watching him actually be good with great coaching
right.
sucks. He's doing exactly what he has to. He's playing perfect football. I would say Super Bowl caliber for what their offense is. Their offense is a run first offense. That's their entire game plan on offense. But when he's asked to drop back and pass, he's making timely throws he didn't make in Chicago because I guess he didn't have confidence. He didn't look like himself, but timely throws, check downs when they're available. Yeah, he only has 2 touchdowns, but that's not really their game plan. But he's one turnover on the year that was tipped or something like that. He has zero like costly turnovers. There's a stat for that. And he's got zero costly turnovers. Him and Aaron Rodgers are the only ones with zero. And and he has like a 70% completion rate. So for most complete, I got to go with Steelers, and they have one of the best head coaches, like Tomlin.
Yeah,
So
right. And I mean, you can be an offensive threat, especially when you know the defense is going to make stops for you, which is big, right?
exactly.
Going off the Steelers, another 3-0 team. Right now, I think any team in the NFL can win and lose. Chiefs, people may argue it they're the best team. Right? They could be
But
0
they
and
shouldn't
3
be
right
3-0.
now.
They should be 1-2.
I mean, like I said, the Vikings are on a hot streak. We'll see how long that one lasts.
Sam Darnold reincarnation. I don't know what's going on, but he's like the front runner for MVP right now, which is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. We got Saints coming out. They took the L to the Eagles, figuring stuff out, but it could
It
be a
was
top
good.
team. Eagles, as much as I hate to say it, we just don't know. I don't think they're a disciplined team, but
Yeah, Hurts has most turnovers since last year or something in the league. And
yeah,
he's already leads the league. Oh, wait, no, he's second. He's behind the guy at Tennessee. He's
right.
yeah. My
But
Will Levis.
Will Levis, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I was like
it's right.
thinking,
He has so many iconic moments. The one against the Bears, everything. He has so many iconic pictures already.
right. But we talk about the worst team is the Giants, another NFC uh, contender. I think, in my opinion, I think Daniel Jones sucks. I think they're going to draft a quarterback.
They
They're
better.
going to,
There's no way they can keep going with him. There's no way.
yeah. I mean, Malik Neighbors is a straight dog, making catches like that, but
He's
that team's
saving
got a
Daniel
lot of work.
Jones right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
Uh,
especially with the draft class coming in, you got Milrow. you or whatever you say his name.
Shador, and I will say Archie Manning, whoever gets Archie Manning, he's already NFL ready. Archie Manning is insane. He's
Yeah,
Peyton Manning with wheels, man.
yeah. It'll be interesting. I think off of that, it's good for him to get more time at Texas. Right, they're going to develop players. That's what Texas is known for. Look at the NFL. They got Xavier Worthy, who just came out of there, Bijan, stuff like that. So we'll see, depending on when Quinn comes back, how that'll shape out. Right.
Yeah, I still think after seeing Archie play, he should be starting. But Quinn Ewers is also um a finalist or a Heisman. Like
Yeah.
he's also got potential to win that, which is crazy. You never see that. Not
Yeah.
even in the NFL do you see that with backups and stuff.
Yeah. You know, I would say for me, surprise team through these 3 weeks is like we go again is the Vikings.
Holy no
JJ,
shit, it's
I
the
mean,
Vikings.
they
That's as
they
clear as day. Like,
lose him. Didn't know it was gonna happen. Obviously, we got Jay Jettas as an offensive weapon. Um,
yeah, but
Hawkinson's been out, but
I
they
didn't think
kind of
he'd want
figured
to
out.
play with
What?
I didn't think he'd want to play with Sam Darnold, and now Sam
Yeah,
Darnold looks like one of the best quarterbacks.
yeah. But you know who is a top quarterback right now is damn Jaden Daniels.
Daniels looked amazing last night. Holy crap. And I gotta say, I gotta throw Bengals in currently worst team in the league topic. They look horrible. And same
Yeah,
with the Browns, because they just lost to the Giants. The
yeah,
Browns,
that's right. Forgot about that.
their coaching, I mean, there's Bears level coaching that is probably the worst in football. And then there's the Browns. The Browns are right behind them with their coaching is awful too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy how coaching can completely change how a team looks. It is
I
actually
know.
insane.
I mean, they're the first one to get fired, first one to get hired, right? Developing the team, and you want to play for someone who's going to go out there and fight for you and whatnot. I mean, but I during this topic, I'm going to give you my best players of the week, and so my three are we got Daniels, 21 for 23, 254 yards and two TDs at quarterback. I got Derrick Henry, two DTs, 150 yards. And this will be surprising for you. Wide receiver, I got Rome, 112 yards
Oh
off
yeah.
six receptions. It's about time he got some freaking yards. And, as a rookie, that's slammer. Um,
Caleb has been doing he's doing really good when he gets like this absurd amount of time in the pocket, but when there's pressure, his his QB rating is like less than 40 or something, and he's got 5 turnovers in the past 2 games. So if he can just hold like the pot can hold up for a little bit, he'll find Rome and players like that, which is why he looked so good this past week because
right.
Caleb finally had a little bit of time in the pocket. So
Yeah. Definitely a thing to keep out over the season, see how that progresses. Two top 10 picks out of the 2024 draft, right? Do you think the Bears are expecting a lot out of those guys, or as an NFL community as a whole, like what do you think
well,
they're being perceived as?
Caleb Williams was one of the most hyped up quarterbacks of all time, probably coming out of college. Like
Right.
I have so many analysts, next great thing, this and that. I mean, I watched him in college. There was a ton of hero ball happening. To me, hero ball in the NFL with the speed and everything just does not work. And I've seen that in the first few weeks with Caleb. He tries to do too much, throwing a triple coverage, that stuff happens. But with the Bears have such I mean, we've have a top three defense, like
Mm-hmm.
actually like stat, like allowing, well, I guess pass defense, I would say. But we had allowed one touchdown to the Texans, 19 points. We literally just had to score a touchdown, we won that game.
Mm-hmm.
Last week we should have won last week if we didn't turn the ball over 3 times. All the offense has to do for the Bears is be average. It's like the Steelers. Best, like Bears have a top five defense, but not the best. Steelers are by far the best. But all the offense has to do is be average. And you can't be average when your quarterback is turning the ball over 3 times last game, 2 times the game before. And that's where our struggles are. Our offensive line off and our coaching. I mean, our coaching is horrible. Like a
Right.
defense can look great, but if the coaching and the quarterback is not performing how they should, people are saying, yeah, he had 363 passing yards. And like passing yards in my eyes don't mean anything when you're turning the ball over 3 times and you're throwing 60 passes.
Yeah.
So it's
Uh,
Bears could be good. Offense has to be average, but they can't even
Right.
be average. They're negative level right now, in my opinion. The run game, oh, is abysmal. DeAndre Swift is averaging 1.8 yards per carry. I don't think I've ever seen that low
That's
before.
a little low there, yeah.
1.8. That's on like that, and that's on like 30 rush attempts too. That's absurd. I've never seen anything that bad before rushing.
Yeah. I mean, Commanders have a good 1-2 punch with Eckler and Robinson, but now after Eckler's concussion, we'll see how that.
Oh, he got a
You know,
concussion? I didn't see
he
that.
did, yeah. Um, so we'll see how that goes and coming into to Sunday as the Commanders head down to Arizona.
That could
And
be a 3-1 right there. That could,
they could. Well, the gotta stop Kyler and his wheels and Marvin Harrison. Our secondary's trash, so hopefully play some zone coverage and not get man to man and get waxed by the
that's
rookie.
true. But the Cardinals have a pretty horrible defense too. So I mean,
Yeah, there's payoffs, right, for
that's
everything.
true.
But
And when you're talking about blowing leads, throw the 49ers into that. A 10-point lead versus the Rams without their top three wide receivers,
yeah,
that's just terrible.
I mean, like I said earlier, is there really a top team? I mean, anything can happen. Looking forward into week 4.
I'm excited.
Got some
I thought the 49ers were going to be the top team. That was my pick,
right.
top team. They've looked pretty
They've
bad
had
in 2 weeks.
tough injuries as well, right? Your Debo's out, CMC's out.
Yeah, but when they
Juwan
said,
Jennings has stepped up though.
oh
That
yeah,
boy,
he had a great game last week too.
he did. Yeah. I don't remember statistical wise, but
I don't either.
like
But
I said,
when they said he couldn't win without like Cliff or wait, who's their coach? What's his name? You know what I'm talking about, right? There, Kyle Shanahan. When they said he couldn't win without Christian McCaffrey,
mm,
they weren't kidding. He's
yeah,
currently only got one win when he's been out, and I think he's been out 5 games or something. So it's
yeah.
just completely
And I
ridiculous.
mean, if you look up a picture, like San Fran also had home field advantage at freaking the Rams
Yeah, that was
stadium. It's like a sea
crazy.
of red, right? Like you got to use that to your advantage and
Well,
play off the hype.
it's not even that. It's the fact that the Rams, their best receiver was Tutu Atwell. And then besides him, there was just no one because Cooper Kupp is out, Puka's out.
Yeah,
Uh, whoever their slot, I don't even remember their slot is because Van Jefferson's on the Steelers now, I think. But whoever the slot is was out. So they have a 5'8" Tutu Atwell or whatever as their number one receiver. And you're gonna let them in the fourth quarter throw back into the game and win the game. It just baffles me. Because the 49ers aren't injured on defense. On offense, they are.
yeah, yeah. No, that's true. But
It's crazy.
going into week 4, lots of exciting stuff. Starting with Thursday night football, Cowboys at Giants. Big NFC battle there. It's going to be a terrible game. But looking for, I think the game of the week, Bills Ravens is going to be. I think
That
that
one's
one's
gonna
up
be
there.
good. I think the Bills have looked good somehow. With
Yeah,
Josh Allen is just really good. He's got no his best receivers Khalil Shakir, and he's looking amazing.
yeah,
Uh
yeah,
oh, something I noticed I want to point out is quarterback play. I don't know what it is, but all these top paid Dak, the highest paid quarterback of all time, or highest paid player of all time. I mean, he's looked horrible since he's got his contract. Jordan Love, second, he looked bad in his game one until he got injured. And Malik Willis has looked better than Jordan Love ever has playing for Green Bay. Malik Willis looked amazing. Like he had a great game. Can throw him into the great games.
yeah,
And he had a great game last week. So these quarterbacks getting all this money, being selfish like that, and then not playing well is, and you can see that throughout the league. Like two prime examples, Jordan Love and Dak Prescott both have looked average at best when they did play. Jordan Love has only played one game, but he still didn't look good.
yeah.
That just baffles me too. Cowboys could be screwed if Dak doesn't play well because they paid CD like an absurd amount too.
Yeah, that is true. So, but hey, as you know, on to next week. We'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah. We'll see you in the next one. We'll see you next Tuesday and ready for week 4.
Hail to the Commanders, baby. Peace out.
Bear down. I'm expecting another bad coaching loss. Peace out.